Welcome to Digital Summit. We're going to talk today about internet marketing, cryptocurrency, and the top 10 realistic ways to make money online. And then we'll do a Q&A afterwards. Let's start with internet marketing. The way I see it, I break it down into 3 types of internet marketing. Typically, agencies will try to sell you one of these types of internet marketing. And the reason why they're trying to sell to you is not because it's the best for you typically, it's because that's all they know. So when you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail. So I've met agencies that specialize in like Facebook pages or something like that, and miraculously every business needs a Facebook page according to them. And it's only partially true. If you can have a more comprehensive strategy that incorporates all 3 of these things together, then everything will grow synergistically and potentially exponentially because it all helps each other. Your SEO will help your social media, which helps your pay-per-click and vice versa. Let's start with SEO, which stands for search engine optimization. That's how I got my start in internet marketing, because if you have solid SEO, once you build your SEO and get to the first page of Google, then it's like free hits, free traffic constantly coming into your business. There's a little bit of technical side to it, so there's a good chance that your competition is not doing it also. So that's where being a local service especially helps you if you're doing just a little bit of SEO for free. So search engine optimization is a way to get your website onto the first page of Google so that whatever your audience and clients are typing into Google, that you end up on the first page and they go through your website and you get yourself a new lead and new customers potentially. So the way to do that is 2 things. One is on-site optimization and the other is backlinks. So you'll see that in your syllabus. For on-site optimization, what happens is Google will read your website using bots. How's it going? Sure, no problem. Restroom is back to registration desk, turn right, and around the plant on the right-hand side, you'll see the bathroom. So what happens is Google will read your website, but they're reading the code of your website, the HTML. Because Google has to figure out what is your website about so they can send you the right people. And the way to do that is through the HTML coding. So you have to pick the right keywords that you think your audience is going to type into Google to find what you offer. So for example, if you're a bakery in Los Angeles, then your potential client might type in like wedding cakes Los Angeles, organic birthday cake Los Angeles. So the way to figure out what people are actually typing into Google, you just go to Google Keyword Planner. So you'll see that in the syllabus. Just go into Google, type in Google Keyword Planner. It's a free tool that Google gives you once you log in with your Gmail account. And you can type in some theoretical keyword phrases, and Google will actually spit out synonyms of actual phrases that people type into Google. So that can help you decide what you want to put in your website. Once you decide what keywords to put, then you place those keywords within the title of the website, the meta title, the meta description, within the content, within the menus of your website, within the links. So all the rules are changing. Every couple months, Google has an update. So SEO changes slightly every couple months. And there's a new penalty that SEO people are talking about that we think exists, because nobody can confirm for sure, because nobody knows the actual Google algorithm. But just from doing SEO, there's a sense in the internet marketing community that there's something called over SEO. Over SEO means like you're trying to manipulate the system so much that Google will penalize you for it. That's the theory behind it. So don't be just like stuffing the keyword phrase over and over again on your site for no reason. Only put it in places where it makes sense. You can help yourself to like a pen in the syllabus if you like. It's at the other side of the room. And once you figure out your keyword phrases and put it in your website, other places that you can add more keywords is your blog. So that's why you see so many different websites with blogs. It's because every blog can target a different keyword phrase. So for example, I can write one article in my blog. If I'm a bakery in Los Angeles, I can title a blog, the top 10 ways to make sure a cake is actually organic and not just natural, quote unquote. Or I can have another blog called How to Make a Vegan Cupcake. So you can see I'm like targeting different keywords that are related to my industry. And that's how you can tie in social media with your SEO strategy. So that the blog targets keywords for your SEO strategy to get ranked onto Google. But if you also embed your YouTube video that's on the same topic within that blog article about like you baking a vegan cupcake, and then you have a tweet embedded in there, and you have an Instagram picture of your vegan cupcakes within that blog article as well, now every time somebody finds that article through Google, they're also looking at your YouTube video, and possibly you have a new subscriber and you get more views. You have another possible follower for your Instagram after they like and follow, and they might subscribe to you on Twitter as well. So you can see how it all works together. And if you do some paid ads for that article on Facebook, then you can get some Facebook people going to your article as well, which also ties into your social media. And all those people visiting your site and staying on your site and reading your article will help boost up your SEO as well, because Google tracks audience behavior. So the longer people stay on that page and click through different pages on your website will help your SEO strategy and push you up on Google as well. So you can see how all this ties together synergistically. The second part of search engine optimization is called backlinks. So every time a website that is not your website has a link going to your website, that counts as one backlink. So the more high quality, authentic backlinks you have, the better your SEO will be. Yep.
What defines authentic?
That is the $1 million question. So that's what Google is cracking down on, because in 2005, it was very cheap, easy, and fast to have 1,000 inauthentic backlinks, because we would have these black hat programs that would just generate these backlinks for us, and we would just fake it. But the new Google algorithm separates authentic from inauthentic backlinks through various variables that they're analyzing. So authenticity is what determines whether a backlink is high quality or low quality. So a low quality backlink could be a website that is selling links to people. So it has like 100 links on the first page. If there's too many outbound links and they're not all in unrelated industries, then the Google algorithm has a sense that they're selling these backlinks, that they're not really related. It's not part of the same industry. And it's like a junk website where nobody's really going to it. There's no high quality content to it. But let's say you get a backlink from like Huffington Post or CNN or Fox News. These are legitimate sources that everyone trusts, and they get millions and millions of hits every day. And people are staying on those websites for like minutes to maybe even like an hour at a time, reading articles and looking at videos. So Google knows that's an authentic website. And so if you get a link on one of those websites, then that link counts for more. One website on Huffington Post is worth more than 10,000 junk backlinks, because Google knows. And that's why public relations is growing in the internet marketing space. Like if you have good PR, you get earned media, or if you just pay these sources enough money and you get like an actual article about your business on one of these websites, then that will definitely help your SEO. So other types of backlinks that you can get from these websites are like guest posting where like you find like an industry blog about like cooking or something like that, or baking, and then you create your bakery website onto their website by giving them a blog article that they can post on their blog about cupcakes, vegan cupcakes. You give them like a high quality, authentic article that they can use that you're not using, so that it helps their SEO, and then they give you a link in exchange. So that's something you can work out by messaging the webmaster. Skyscraper is when you find an existing article that has backlinks and you write a better version of the article, and then you message all their backlinks to try to move their backlink over to your better article instead. Broken backlink building is like, there's tools out there. You can just type in broken backlink builder tool, and there's a bunch of tools out there that will look for broken backlinks. So you just email the webmaster or message the webmaster, tell them that link is broken to move that broken backlink over to you instead. Broken backlink means a website is linked to a website that doesn't exist anymore. So every time you have a social media account, they always ask for your website. So that's another way you can get a backlink. That's called a no-follow backlink, meaning they're telling Google not to count it as a backlink. But it does help you in other ways, like it sends you traffic and things like that, so that it might help you indirectly at least. And then earned media we just talked about, where like if you have an interesting story, there's different websites that journalists use, like Haro, Help a Reporter Out, where you can like post about your new idea or new business launch or some sort of thing that you think is like has value to news websites. You post it on there in hopes, and you can message different authors in hopes that they pick it up as a news article on like CNN or Fox or Huffington Post or something like that. So that's one way to get earned media. And then there's black hat, gray hat, and white hat SEO. White hat means you're doing SEO the way Google wants you to do it, like high quality content, original blog articles. Black hat means like you're doing something spammy, like you're buying backlinks, you're using programs to generate backlinks for you. That stuff is like, if you get caught doing black hat SEO, then Google can potentially ban you from Google. And you gotta like manually try to reapply after you undo it. Gray hat is like somewhere in the middle between black and white that you're trying to get away with. So we'll do a Q&A afterwards. If you want to learn more about SEO, you go to orally.com, which is our learning website, and we're on ClickBank, so you can join our website through ClickBank. But what we found is like people are having difficulty learning how to cancel their account on ClickBank, so we moved everything to Patreon, because Patreon, everyone is used to it, and it's really easy to cancel and change your subscription up and down. So now we're on Patreon at patreon.com/OWERLY. For $1, you can watch our 2018 lecture about SEO if you want to learn more about on-site optimization, backlinks, and different ways to avoid black hat. So let's talk about social media. Everyone's a social media guru these days because it's not that hard to get started. The difference between professionals and amateurs is that professionals will teach you how to stand out, because everyone's doing the same fundamental strategy for social media, but nobody really tells you how to stand out, because once other people start to do that strategy, it doesn't work anymore. So typically most strategies for social media only last for a little while before everyone catches on and starts copying it. So let's go through some of the fundamentals first. For no matter what you're doing, you want to try to lock in your custom URL. Even if you don't plan to use that social media platform, just get your custom URL for your company or your business or your brand, because you don't want someone else to take it and then sell it back to you later. And it's free to get your custom URL. So every social media platform, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, Meetup, Yelp, like they'll have the different ways to get in your custom URL, and you just gotta Google the requirements and then meet the requirements as fast as possible and lock in your URL for your brand. As far as content goes, so we'll just talk about generalizations, because generally the same fundamentals apply to every social media platform. So you want to have like custom thumbnails. This is especially true for YouTube. So when I was working with this business, and we made $500,000 with that one YouTube video, it was mostly just all the thumbnail. And all I did was hire a model to be in the thumbnail, and that's all I did for $60, and we made $500,000 with that one video. And so that's why, but it doesn't work for everything, because if everyone is using a custom clickbait thumbnail, then it's not going to work. It was only because that was a very tech industry and nobody else in their niche was using it. That's why it worked. So the more strategies you have in social media, the more you'll see the opportunities where your competitor's not doing it. So different types of content you can do all across social media are like humorous posts. You can do something that's educational. You can do something about news, trending topics. So you can look at different trending websites like BuzzSumo, or just looking at the trending ladder within the social media platform itself and see what's trending at the time and do a post about that and hashtags about that. And then we mentioned in the SEO section about blog syndication. So what you can do is like you embed the social media post, whether it's YouTube, Facebook post, Twitter, Instagram, and you embed it within the blog article. And then you post that blog article all across everywhere. In your Facebook group, Facebook page. You can put it in your bio in Instagram. You can tweet it out. You can put it in the description of YouTube. And you just syndicate that blog article everywhere. And that'll get people to not just look at your blog, but they'll look at all the different social media posts within that blog as well. So you're helping your Instagram, your YouTube, your Twitter. And you want to be doing more than one internet marketing strategy, because if you get banned from that platform, then you just lose all your entire audience. But if you spread it out across multiple platforms, then you'll be safe. I mean, look at the people that did Vine. Like if they didn't switch to YouTube, they just like disappeared out of existence. That's why you got to spread it out. Then you want to have engagement within these platforms, because that's what they value. They want to give people a good user experience. So these platforms are measuring your user engagement, like how many people are commenting, liking, and subscribing. And so the more engagement you have when you reply back and comment, then it'll push that post up within the platform so more people will see it. That's especially true for like live video. So live video is one of the last ways you can organically reach people without paying for it. So YouTube has a live video platform, Facebook has one, Twitter has one, and Instagram has it as well, slightly different. And because they're all competing for live streamers. And now they have live game streaming on all these different platforms too. So Facebook recently introduced theirs to match against Twitch. Microsoft has a live gaming platform called Mixer. So they're all competing for creators and viewers. And so that's why they'll let you reach people organically without paying for it. But typically, if you talk to professional social media agencies, the word around town is that you got to pay for a reach now. So even if you have a Facebook page with like 1 million likes and followers, you kind of have to like boost to like reach your own audience that already likes you and follows you. And so just expect to pay a couple dollars here and there if you want to reach people effectively. And there's different types of ads, and some ads are more effective to whatever you're trying to accomplish. Boost is actually not that effective on Facebook. What's more effective is something like lead ads or pay-per-click, which is true for most social media platforms. Pay-per-click means you tell the social media platform, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, the type of audience and their interests that you want to target. And then every time they click on your ad, you're paying that platform a couple cents to a couple dollars every time somebody clicks on it, and you're sending them to a website, like a web page on your website. And within that website, you want to make sure it converts into either new subscribers or money for you. So we'll talk about that in the paid ad section coming up next. So syndication is when you send your blog article to all those different social media platforms. And we use a tool called Hootsuite. If you go to orally.com/resources, you can get a free 30-day trial to Hootsuite, so you can test it out before you actually pay for it. And what it does is like you put the link to your blog article about vegan cupcakes. Then you do like some sort of clickbait title for it in like a 1-sentence description. And Hootsuite will automatically send that post to your Facebook groups, your Facebook page, your Twitter, your Instagram, YouTube potentially, if it's a video, but obviously a blog is not, and your Google Plus page, and they'll do that for you all at once. So that's how, like, if you're like a one-person army, and you just feel like you don't have time to do this kind of stuff, Hootsuite is a way to turn yourself into that army, where like you just do one single blog article and it just sends it out to 24 different places all instantaneously for you. I think the paid price is like, it's cheap. It's like around like $10-20, something like that a month. Repurposing means you take one post and you repurpose it for all the other social media platforms. So for example, if you do a YouTube video and you make a thumbnail for it, then you use that thumbnail for your Instagram. And then you can tweet about the YouTube video with a link to the YouTube video within your Twitter. And then you repost. Actually, it's actually better to like download that YouTube video, or if you had the original video, then re-upload that video directly to Facebook, because Facebook doesn't like sending traffic to YouTube, and YouTube doesn't like sending traffic to YouTube doesn't like sending traffic to Facebook, and Facebook doesn't like sending traffic to YouTube because they're competitors. So the algorithm is designed to like not send traffic to their competitor, typically. So if you can keep it native to that platform, it's better. So even if you're uploading a video to YouTube, don't send a link from YouTube to your Facebook page. Instead, just re-upload that video to your Facebook page and then syndicate that within Facebook. So you can see how you do one video and you use it for all the social media platforms, so you're not like spending so much time on doing this, and you can be a one-person army again. So the last 10 minutes of the internet marketing section, let's talk about paid advertising. So if your goal is to make money tomorrow, paid ads is the way to do it. Like whenever I have clients, they always have an idea about something they want, whether it's like SEO or social media, but I tell them if your goal is to make money tomorrow, then the way to do it is through paid ads. So even if I do social media for them, I also do paid ads for them, because typically they want to see money, otherwise they don't want to pay us anymore. So for example, lead ads is something that we do on Facebook, and it's relatively cheap compared to the other ways to do paid ads. Lead ads is like you go to the business section of Facebook, which is like facebook.com/business, and you can log on to their advertising platform through your Facebook account. And what it does, it's like a built-in funnel. So a funnel is a way to take people through the sales process online that makes them want to give you their phone number or email. So you can email them your newsletter, you can send them in offers or coupons to try to convert that into a sale. And what lead ads in Facebook is that they have their own capture form. So you can say, get my vegan cookbook about how to make vegan cupcakes for free. Just enter your name and phone number and email address here and get our PDF cookbook, $20 value in your inbox today. And then within Facebook, they'll see that ad. They'll click on that ad for the free cookbook, and Facebook will charge you like anywhere from like 30 cents to like maybe like $1.50 or something like that. That person gets their cookbook, and then you send them like an email through like an autoresponder. We use Aweber to send out emails to people. That's also within our Orly.com resources section. You can get a free trial to Aweber. And they'll get an email with that PDF cookbook, and then you can sell them on whatever you're selling. Call ads means, whether it's Google or any other platform, a call ad means you are getting incoming phone calls. So if your business is like a service industry where like you're like a plumber, a lawyer, a doctor, salesperson, real estate agent, and you want incoming client calls asking about your business or service, then call ads is one way to do it, where like you have an ad, and every time somebody clicks the ad to call you, then you pay Google for that incoming phone call. So it's a lead that you're paying for. So Google, every platform has ads because that's how they make money. And there's no other way for them to make money. So Snapchat has ads, Twitter has ads, Instagram, Pinterest, Yelp has ads, Google, Facebook, Bing, Yahoo, everyone's selling ads. And so if you can sell ads where your competitor is not, then it'll probably be cheap. So it's not just about finding where your customers are, it's also trying to save money, trying to find out where it's the most cost effective to find your clients with these ads. Banner ads, it means you buy a banner ad on like an industry blog or something like that. Ad networks are like networks of different blogs and websites that you can buy ads from through the network. If your goal is to make money, the most important part about paid advertising is copywriting. So there's a syllabus on the end if you want to grab one as well.
There's a what?
A syllabus?
Oh.
Yeah. And you can grab a pen and stuff. Copywriting is the most undervalued skill that nobody knows about. Copywriting is writing in a commercial format that convinces people to take an action. So we've all fallen victim to copywriting. For example, you might see like, learn the top 10 secrets the health industry, the medical industry doesn't want you to know about to lose belly fat within 2 weeks without any dieting or exercise. It's like these like insane clickbait titles that just, well, you don't even want to click on it, but after seeing that title, now you have to click on it. And then they take you through the sales process of like, oh, I used to be 200 pounds overweight, and using this one ingredient, I lost all that weight without any diet and exercise. And to learn my secret and how I got it for free, just enter your email address and we will reveal to you a video explaining step by step about what I did. Okay, well now, at that point, now you have to leave your email address because now you've already been taken through this process and it's free anyways. And so it's all this sort of like way of convincing you. So different ways to convince people include things like curiosity, a sense of urgency, limited time offer, a guarantee. If you don't like this offer, then not only are we going to give you your money back, we're going to give you 110% of your money back. So now there's like no risk. Testimonials, like 10 videos telling you about why you're the best service out there. So there's all different, copywriting is a whole industry to itself. So you can read different books about copywriting. We have our own tutorial about copywriting as well through our platform and on Patreon as well. We'll teach you copywriting too. So capture pages are like a website with no menu on it that takes you through that sales process, the heading, the testimonials, and like the lead capture, like enter your name and email at the bottom. So that's what a capture page is. We use lead pages for that. You can get a free trial to that and the resources page as well on our website. Lead generating is what you want to do. Like a lot of amateurs will go for the sale. Don't go for the sale because you're missing out on all those people that are not ready to buy yet. So what you want to do is you want to lead generate. You want to get their name and their email and their phone number or all the above, so that you can keep in touch with them, and you can educate them and keep selling them until they're ready to make that purchase. Conversion optimization means you just optimize everything to make sure you actually get that sale or get that email at the end of it so you can spend less money. Funnel means you just take them through the whole process. So you have like the social media post with the link that's boosted with some paid ads to that link that takes them to a blog that they enter their name and email address and the capture page, and then you email them and then you call them. So you're taking them through this entire funnel process to end up in that conversion sale. An autoresponder we just talked about, that's like Aweber, where they enter their email address and they get automatically sent a series of one email a week for 10 weeks to take them through that sales process for you so that you're not like hustling. It just like automatically happens for you. So that covers the internet marketing section. Do you guys have any questions about anything to do with internet marketing?